yeah, this is the diorama, and basically I took several large dried up sticks and twigs and clumped them all together to create the look of like the large trunk of a tree. And I think that right now it it's it's evocative of a tree, but it does look like a bunch of sticks that are crumpled together. And in all likelihood, even when I'm done with this, it still might look like that. But the plan is to apply some milliput all over this to kind of unify everything, to make it all look uniform, and then paint it black and then brown, so that again we can kind of get to a point where it looks a little more uniform. So that might be the plan today, is to apply the milliput or something along those lines. The bricks need a little bit more work here, blah blah blah, and there's a lot more vines and stuff that I've prepared that I need to do. Adding moss, yep, all of that stuff. The grand unifier of moss, Mando. Moss is our friend here in the channel. We are friends of moss, real moss, fake moss. Any way you can get it, we all like moss. So let's get some of the other materials that I need. Yeah, the moss, which will likely be something that I add in the after spraying everything. That's probably the plan. And now I'm just looking for some of the other materials that I had made previously. I made a bunch of bricks just about a year ago, and I was thinking I could use those. So just pardon me, everyone, while I try and scrounge up those bricks that I made, because I'm pretty sure I still have some. Could be wrong. Here's the little fox squirrel that also goes with this diorama. Gotta finish that thing up. Well, no, it is finished. It's just about the only thing that's complete in terms of painting. Now let's see. Yeah, just looking through my materials here. Looking through, seeing if I can find that. Fuck. I dropped a bunch of miniatures just now. That's okay, I'll clean it up later. Where could it be? The basing stuff. Where? Oh, you know what? It's probably here. Now I think about it. Yeah, and I've got a bunch of this green... A bunch of, like, clipped kind of green foliage, leafy stuff that we can use. I'm probably going to have to make more of this, to be honest. That's probably not going to be enough. But yeah, if I can get a decent amount of work on this done today, that will be good. I don't want to say that the end is in sight, but I can feel like it's all coming together. I was slowing down a bit on this project, just because, I don't know, it just kind of got to a point where I knew what I needed to do, but it was just one of those things where those final steps maybe just were like just challenging. I don't know what to say about it, but it was just like just taking a little long to get to those final few steps, and I kind of got over that hump, and now everything's sort of coming together, getting closer to coming together, so that's exciting. Yeah, so where's those bricks at? That's a good question. I don't know where the bricks that I had made earlier that I was talking about. Oh, are they in here? Oh yeah, they're mixed up between all this. Yeah, I see it. Here, I can show you guys. These bricks are actually made to 1 in 35th scale, not 1 in 20th scale, but I figure we can get away with Canadian sweep. Okay, all of these need to be painted on the edges, as you can see. The foam is exposed. We don't want the foam exposed as we're painting, especially if we're going to add like a spray paint or, excuse me, a top coat layer, because this is going to melt. The exposed foam will melt due to the aerosols or the solvents that are used in the spray paint. So we definitely want to be careful of that. Let's just put some of these bricks in a place where we can kind of manage it. There's also the issue of what are we going to do here? And I don't want to simply just paint it black. I have a vague notion of what I want to do here, so we shall see. Chook! Well, 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 if it isn't live Epo, yes, live Epo. Chook has been entertained by archival Epo, even Epo from 2 years ago, time traveling back to 2 years ago. Hopefully I wasn't too cringe. Hopefully I was moderately based. By the way, Chook, what do we have here? Whoa, not that. What's this? Look at that. Look at that beautiful break screen that we have here. Yeah, there you go. That was provided by Chook. Just a humorous image. Why is wisdom? Wisdom from Lao Tzu. So much to reflect on, exactly, right? How you doing, Chook? Spoiler, he says, I am Groot. Yes. It was a good movie, by the way. I saw that last week, Guardians Volume 3. It was a good movie. I have to say that at this point, I'm a little... what's the word? I have a bit of Marvel fatigue. I feel like I've seen so many Marvel movies at this point. And after defeating Thanos, spoiler, Thanos was defeated. After all that, I felt like they've been spinning their wheels, and some of the movies since then have been good. Like, I actually liked Wakanda Forever. I liked Shang-Chi, but so many of them felt like this is entertaining, but I don't really feel like it's really going anywhere. Blah blah blah. Thanos dies. Oh, mute the channel. Yeah. Sorry guys. Thanos dies. Oh man, Luke and Leia. Do you guys want me to spoil that for you guys? Luke and Leia? I don't wanna burst your bubble here, but they're actually brother and sister. Sorry guys. Spoiler. Thanos? I mean, in possibly another dimension, he's alive. Oh, that's another one that was half decent. Was Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I thought that was fine, but like I said, like I feel like also with all the TV shows, I've just kind of been getting Marvel fatigue, and so even though I did enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, at the end of the day, I've just had so much. I've just had so much Marvel shit that that at a certain point just gets to be too much. Not my Lukia ship. Uh-oh, time to just burn that one. Trying to delete that document file. Sorry guys, just too many spoilers. Just ruining it all. Futaba spoiler, but Marvel Kart did not release yet. Actually, that's the thing that would get me back in. I'm all in. Marvel Kart, let's go. I would play Marvel Kart in a heartbeat. I haven't seen the Mario movie. Who has seen the Mario movie? I haven't seen that one. I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Apparently Vin Diesel is unhappy that that Jason Momoa is getting so much praise for his role in the movie. And Vin Diesel gets none. I don't know. I don't know if these stories are true. This is all just shit that you hear, and it's like, I don't know. Who knows? Who can say? Just gnarly, slightly related to taking credit, but in second grade we had a class where we made cards and traded with random classmates. The one I got was like 10,000 times better than the one I did, and I took it home and replaced the name on it with mine and showed your parents? Wow. And then they didn't care? Damn. So no lessons were learned. And basically you got off scot-free, I guess. You cried a lot erasing the cane. Oh no. Well, you felt bad at least. You cried, and then you thought, it'll be all worth it. It'll be all worth it if I got my parents' approval. It's a terrible thing I'm doing, but just imagine the praise. And then the praise didn't come, and you're like, what the fuck? The hell did I do all this for? So yeah, now we're just placing some of these bricks to act as like a broken up ground. Sorta, kinda, sorta. No, I meant I did not care as they didn't give a shit about what I was doing in class. Oh, okay. We're all exposing our deep, dark secret origins now. Oh boy. I'll have to clean off these tweezers. They got a bunch of... They're all gunked up with glue at this point. And I'll spray... I think I'll give everything a wash of glue as well. So what I learned was I should do things for myself and also not steal shit. I also learned that war is bad, and even though giant robots are really cool and yeah, there you go. See, I'm not sure how you came to the conclusion of that, the last part, but I mean, hey, it's character growth. So long as we're growing and learning. Also, shoot, I'm realizing that some of this stuff I should probably put some kind of element here. The little girl is going to be here, and the big robot is going to be somewhere here. That might have to wait. We'll have to kind of get to that part and see. Where is the... Okay, yeah, I've got some brick here. I've got some bigger bricks. I'm also feeling like I should put some of these bricks this way. Feeling like I should do that. Tweezers. The white portion of this diorama that you're seeing, all of that is going to get painted. All of this white part here is going to be painted like the sky, I think. I think that's going to be the plan. Possibly. We want a big buildup of rubble on this corner, I think. Just gnarly, no. I downloaded it this morning, so I have it ready to go, and I'll be playing later tonight. Looking forward to it. How about yourself? Have you gotten in some time? A few folks already from the chat have mentioned that they put in some time, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to for my time. My time! I'm looking forward to getting in some time as well. Today and on the weekends, faux show. Yeah, I don't even have a main, to be honest. I don't have anyone in mind that I'd like to main. I'm looking forward to trying out a number of characters like Menon, Honda. Well, Honda's not new, of course. Looking forward to trying some E-Honda. I often use E-Honda in other games, in the other Street Fighter games. But he was not part of the main cast in Street Fighter V, and as a matter of fact, he was a late addition to the game in like the final DLC, the final one or two, second to last or the last DLC. So yeah, I was like, and by that time I had kind of lost interest in playing. Gnarly. Menon, Marissa, and DJ are the ones I'd like to try the most. Interesting. Yeah, DJ seems really interesting to me. The fact that he's like a base game character, and how are they going to sort of differentiate him from the other charge characters? I believe he's a charge character. I actually don't know. Just a guess. How are they going to differentiate him from our pal Guile? Yeah, I'm gluing some of these foam bricks to the wall here to add like an extra bit of dimension. He's charged, yeah. Chun-Li's 100 kicks, I believe, is a motion input this time, much like Street Fighter, which is interesting. Hey, Jen. Thank you for the follow, Jen141307. Appreciate it. I'm not opposed to learning how to do it, but it's just like one of those things where am I really gonna invest the time to get good? I mean, I gotta play Street Fighter. No, just kidding. I fucking feel it. Let's see. What are we doing now? What's next? Let's take a look. We've got a lot of broken up ground. Ashwood, yes, play Street Fighter. Yeah, I know. My brother's playing late into the night. And that'll be me, possibly today. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy that it turned out to be a good game. That pleases me. Oh boy. Are we gonna put these? Look. See all this? See all this? These are tiny little bits of grass or like leaves from a plastic plant thing. And my intention was to put them on the vines that I have here. I'm wondering if I should do that now or should I do it later, because I don't think they're going to stick on too well at this. Like, my plan is to spray paint this. I don't think I'll do it now. Yeah, I've convinced myself. I've convinced myself not to do things, which is perfect. I always love that. This is stage DLC for SF6, yeah. Yeah, there's that Blanca stage in Brazil where it's like a bunch of water. A big-ass tree. Ashwin Knight and I were streaming at the same time, watching each other. It was so hype. Games legit. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's great. It's a great time to be alive. Fighting games, bringing people together. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, a diorama of Street Fighter stage would be pretty neat, as a matter of fact. That would be pretty neat. Just now I was thinking they would be coming out from the cobblestone. Yeah, I'm going to do that too. We're doing everything. All sorts of grass and mossy shit. I guarantee you, I assure you, all of that is going to happen in due time. Now let's actually put this, a very thin layer of this stuff on. Let's actually make a lot of this. Wow, man, so messy now. I want to get all of this done soonish too. Want to get all the messiness kind of taken care of now. Yeah, looking forward to playing some SF a little later today. I'm probably gonna run out of this hot Mod Podge. I just bought this stuff. Anyways, you know, it's not every time that I'm going to be doing a diorama. I happen to enjoy making these things. I happen to enjoy creating a scene for my models, and really providing a bit more of a context to the model itself. But I'm not saying that this is like the only way you should make your models. This is the best way to make your models, blah, blah, blah. It's just something that personally I find very interesting. And that being said, like, I don't think I'm going to be doing this for every single model that I do. I've caught a number of gunpla that are built or partially built. And these days, lately, I've been trying to decide how much effort am I going to put into each individual one. So, for example, I've got like God Gundam, and it's like, sorry, well, I do have that, but I meant to say Moon Gundam. I've got Moon Gundam, and that's a kit that's kind of special, so I want to do something special for that. But then I've got other things like, you know, like Choo Choo's Demi Trainer. And it's like, I don't think I'm going to make like a whole diorama situation for that model. I'm trying to decide how much effort I'm going to put into the different things that I have at the moment. And things like God Gundam, you know, that's such a posable model kit, the RG God Gundam. Am I really going to go in and paint on it and do all this stuff? I don't think so, because it's such a great model straight out the package that really I don't think I need to do all too much to it. I don't feel inclined to do all too much to it. You know, it kind of looks great as it is. Just now, yo, this high key looks like Urian Stage. Oh shit, Urian Stage, dude. It's a confluence of all things. Fighting games, gunpla, model kits, Hayao Miyazaki. Listen, if they ever make model kits, Street Fighter model kits, I will be there day one. I'll be there. Carmi will be there too. Carmi already has bought some King of Fighters model kits. And yeah, fuck, dude. I'd love to build a Ryu model kit. Yo, a Chun-Li model kit? Build some thighs? Come on now. Who's in? Who's interested? So we're just adding this layer of glue to everything. This is Mod Podge, and it's kind of acting as like a sealant layer, so that we're not painting directly on the wood. The wood itself, you know, is quite absorbent. So, whoa, a little bitty fell off. Build some thighs. There you go. There's Arch. Arch is making me use this website. Making me use the features on this website. We must please Jeff Bezos. Futaba, there are resin Street Fighter kits out there in the wild. Resin, yeah, resin would be cool. I think resin is like a whole other situation, to be honest. Like, it's another step up in some respects, and a step that I'm not entirely sure I want to jump into. I have worked with resin just a little bit, and all the precautions that you have to take, I am... what's the word? I'm a little... I feel like I'm barely experienced in doing this, and that's like a whole other thing. I'm not opposed to it, mind you. I just feel like if I can just wait, and perhaps, you know, a few years down the line, there's like a model kit, a plastic model kit, I'll just settle for that. 1 in 12 and 1 in 8, just a few scales, not mentioning the other ones. Wet sanding is a thing. Yeah, reduces the dust. That's true too. I still would rather just wait, to be honest, but yeah. Yeah, wet sanding is a thing. Like I said, I have worked with resin just a little bit on some things, but yeah. There's a number of really great garage kit builders on YouTube, like Keigo Murakami. Just an amazing, beautiful painter. Really inspirational stuff. They actually sell a paint kit not replicating, it's like endorsed by him, where it's like his favorite colors to use or something like that. And I might get that at some point, just because and it comes with a tutorial or something. Because I would like to learn. Kego or Kega? Possibly Kega? I don't know. I'm not sure. Kego, Kega. If you type a close enough approximation of his name on YouTube, you will definitely get his results, because he's quite well known. Just gnarly. I'm a little hesitant to jump into resin kits. Whoa! At my current level 2, especially with some of the resin. Oh shit! Just my second screen here. 1/100 scale, the cost can be a big factor too. Futaba, I still have to prime the Sofatia model that I have. You know what? I think I actually had seen some of that on your channel, that you were working on that. That's pretty cool. Okay, some parts just flaked off. Awesome. I think everything needs to dry now. We should probably just let all of this dry at this point. We can add a little bit of glue. I think that everything here needs another pass of glue, but let's actually add some clumps of dirt. This one, yeah, that's the one for sure. Yeah. Volks has colored resin model kits too on their site. Really, that's interesting. Colored resin. Interesting. All right, let's just put some dirt in some strategic places now. Back to work. Nice, Arch. Thank you for stopping by, Arch. Thank you for the quotes. Always appreciate it. Take care. No drying time? Yeah, I will let this dry, but, whoa. We're just gonna add some dirt. Yeah, so all the leaves we'll add later. Yeah, this is the sand. This is this sand here is a blend of different sizes and shapes that I've just accumulated over the years. Back when I was doing a lot of Warhammer stuff. And we want to have the sand kind of like pooling up around the places around the roots, as if to be like the ground is kind of broken up around that area, and now there's just a buildup of sand or dirt. Shantae? Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that there was a Shantae one. That's pretty cool. And, you know, you guys can see that I've painted this area already. I'll have to paint more. I'll have to repaint a lot of the ground once again. I don't mind that. That's okay. That's just one of those things. I didn't really necessarily plan this out perfectly. I just kind of did parts and aspects of it that kind of made sense at the time, and then I thought about it more and was like, oh, you know what, maybe I should have done this and that a little differently. So kind of just making do with whatever I had kind of set up already, if that makes any sense. Risky boots and risky tops too. Nice. So would you say that you're more of a fan of making these resin kits and stuff like that than Gunpla then? Is that more of your main interest? Because that's cool. Yeah, I actually don't know too many people here on Twitch.tv that are into that. Yes, there's someone that has been building like Predator and Alien kits, and those look pretty awesome as well. I'd seen some of that work, and that was really cool to see. I think it might have become that, and he didn't realize it. Yeah, I mean, you kind of just have to go where the hobby takes you to. That's something that I've kind of come to realize is like when I got back into this hobby, many of my friends were focusing on Gunpla. Oh, you still build Gunpla, right. But I was kind of like, well, I want to see what else is there because there's so many different things out now. Like, let's see what other kinds of kits I can build. So yeah, I came back to the hobby at practically at the start of 2022 or late 2021, and it was kind of like, yeah, let's try all this different stuff. That stuff. I'm also considering something to do here, extending some aspect of the base into this area here. I'm considering it simply than just rather than just painting it black. Um, but this is coming together pretty okay. Let's go to this screen. This is the break screen. This is today's break screen exclusive. Let's go here and I'll take a break, and when we get back we'll probably build something. Alright, so BRB.